And now we're in the Premier League. We're going to win that Premier League. I'll win it within 1 or 2 years.
One team is bringing all the hype. The other one remains humble.
Oh, okay. I see what you did there.
Either way, it's all about Clarendon on this Vere Phoenix United and Humble Lion season preview. Welcome back to Jump Hill Fun, and we are now in the month of September, so only a short few days to go till the start of the season. We will start with the Humble Lion, a team that seems to consistently has their finger on the restart button. The Lions started the 23-24 season with great hope of booking their place in the playoffs, but before they knew it, the wheels started to fall off the optimistic bus. An up and down start cost Andre Price his job and saw a widely renowned high school coach, Vos Reynolds, to step in and lead a new youth revolution at the club. However, consistent results never arrived for Reynolds, and he was also shown the door before the season ended. Now former coach Donovan Duke is back in hopes of spearheading his club back to the top 6. Key acquisitions and departures. Humble Lion moves this transfer market could be seen as a bit polarizing. They brought in some experience with the arrival of 34-year-old goalkeeper Peter Harrison from Mullins United, but lost some experience as well with the departure of their captain Andrew Vanzi to neighbour Chapelton Maroons. And that's about it so far, and some fans might see this as a little too light for a team that finished 10th last season. Although, I will leave you with this. There is a rumour, a pretty big one, that one big player may be on his way. We have more on that hopefully later. Players to watch. I did state that Humble Lion is now a club that is all about the youths, and this young talent I believe will be the must watch this upcoming season. Clara Clark was a long-time schoolboy football talent, and by the end of last season, he finally got a decent run of games for the Lions where his talent was on full display. I will be shocked if he isn't a must-pick going into this new season, and I fully expect him to have a breakout one. Their expectations. No question about it, Humble Lions see themselves as a top 6 team, and they are fully setting their sights on achieving it. My predictions. I respect the Lions' ambition for expecting a top 6 finish, but I honestly don't see it happening. Yes, their talented youths are a year older, but I don't think they collectively improve enough to get them over that top 6 line. In fact, I think they will flirt shortly with the relegation zone before settling and steering clear of it by the time the season ends. If that aforementioned rumor player is true, he and Duki may be the X factor that blows up this prediction. They remain where they were last season at 10th place. Now for the main event this season, Vere Phoenix United. Honestly speaking, last season, Vere was like a small boat stranded out at sea with no signs of any wind for their sails. They literally lacked direction, not winning consistently enough to move up the table, but not losing consistently enough to hover those relegation spots. Then a certain Mr. Butler came along this offseason and absolutely blew things up, changing almost everything about the club, including their ambitions and their name. Butler also went ahead and hired former double-holding head coach Lenward Teacher Hyde to help raise the club's profile and get this club far, far away from last season's 10th position. Key acquisition and departures. There is no surprise that Phoenix's name brings with it promising youngsters, and thus after this transfer window, Vere will be unrecognizable. Out is 23-year-old goalkeeper Roger Williams to Arnett. Top goal scorer Cameron Bushy Bedford went to Guyana. Defender Alvin Shashan followed Williams at Arnett. 19-year-old central midfielder Nathaniel Howe also left, along with former captain Javier Brown. In is the likes of right back O'Dane Murray from Mount Pleasant, Alex Gale from Dumbo-Holin, centre back Michael Forrest from Cavalier, Guyanese winger Ravi Coates from Guyanese club Santos FC, Trinidadian Matthew Charles Wu-Ling, Phoenix Academy graduate Michael Graham, Tivoli Gardens Manning Cup standout goalkeeper Shakur Adair, Grenada National U20 midfielder David Juba, former Clarendon College Da Costa Cup standout Marquise Reed, and perhaps the biggest signing of them all, former National Under-23 player and KRC Genk Academy graduate 26-year-old Kyle Butler. Players to watch. Come on, this is a no-brainer. It has to be Kyle Butler. Arguably the greatest news this transfer market was the announcement that former Jamaica Youth International Kai Butler is coming out of retirement to play in the JPL. Already the questions are being hurled at Vere. What shape is he in? Is this nepotism? Was he ever good or was it all the hype? All those questions and more will surely be answered this upcoming season. Their expectations. Craig Butler expects to win the league in 2 to 3 years, and if you know Craig, he ain't joking. But for this season, Vere will want at least a semi-final spot in the playoffs. My predictions. Vere United would have been one of the easiest teams to analyze and predict, but this is now Vere Phoenix United, and the equation just got new heights. Phoenix has a world reputation on producing megastars, but how will their younger version transition to the JPL? Also, we have to factor in both men at the wheel. Hyde and Butler are heavily involved in schoolboy football, as well as some of the players, so one could expect a slow start for Vere. I just can't see them reaching the playoffs, but don't beat me if they pull it off. Alright guys, that's all from this season preview episode. Vere and Humble Lions are in the books, and we will look to the other 8 teams in the coming days. So please like, subscribe and share as we look to keep it going all the way up to September 15th. Otherwise, for great JPL content, you're already at the right place. JPL Fun. YouTube, pick up yourself.